Okay, so here I have the FTE211 A1 disassembled. That was provided through SDI. I didn't remove the link for the barrel. I didn't remove the ejector, and I didn't remove the hammer strip. But everything else is disassembled. So 6 components. We're going to go with the barrel link. The barrel link plays a pivotal role in unlocking, feeding, and locking. As the slide moves back, this link will lower, which will unlock the barrel from the slide. And they come in various lengths, measurements, and this is what will allow this barrel to drop and to lock back into with the slide. Next component was the disconnector. This is the disconnector. On the slide, there's this half moon cutout where this disconnector will ride, and it's a part of the firing and safety. It is a safety device. It does not allow the gun to be fired unless it's in the upper position. So when it is up in this cutout, it's the only time that it'll allow fire. When the slide retracts, this is pushed down into the frame by this stripping bar. Let's see, the next part is the ejector. The ejector is on the frame. It is held by a small roll pin. I did not pull this out. As the slide retracts, for recoil, the round casing is held in by the extractor, and then once that case hits the ejector essentially pushes it out of the slide through the ejection cutout here. We've got our main spring. Main spring is firing. This main spring has a plug on the top and the bottom. This is the main spring housing, and what it does is this leg on the hammer will rest on that plug on top. In the up position, the hammer is pinned, so the hammer itself doesn't move. It rotates, and this is essentially it's got 2 pivot points. So the hammer goes back, this leg drops down into this main spring and maintains that pressure. When the trigger is squeezed and the hammer falls, this main spring is what drives this hammer back and to hit the back side of the firing pin to fire the round. We have sear spring. We have the recoil spring guide. This is the guide. It's located underneath the barrel. This is for locking, unlocking, and chambering. This keeps the tension on keeps the recoil spring centered, and doesn't allow under full compression to flex as much. And some people like longer guide rods, and some like the shorter. And this helps for lockup, to keep a constant tension. Sear spring. So here's the sear spring. This is a 3-leg spring. You can have 3-leg or 4-leg. Each of these legs plays a pivotal part. The left side is for your sear. The center is for the disconnector, and the right side is for your grip safety. These are tunable, and they are adjustable, and you can fine tune to your liking. Firing, safety, and cocking. So now I will get back into I will go ahead and I will reassemble, and we will be back shortly. Okay, now that we're all reassembled, I'm going to load empty mag, empty chamber. I'm going to load these dummy rounds for a functions check. Solid. We're going to run the slide forward. We're going to put it on safe. Okay. First, we're just going to try to squeeze the trigger. Nothing should happen. Next, we're going to depress the grip safety while trying to squeeze the trigger. Nothing should happen because we are on safe. Now, off of safe, grip safety off. Nothing should happen. Grip safety engaged, trigger pressed. We should hear and see the hammer fall. That's firing. I'm going to hold the trigger back. We have unlocking, ejecting, unlocking, extracting, and ejecting. Okay, now we have feeding and chambering. I want to listen for that audible metallic click. That way I know the trigger is reset. And we're going to go 2 more times. Same principle, same process, and safety engaged. Fire. Extracting, unlocking, extracting, and ejecting. Feeding and chambering. I'm looking for a positive lockup. Listen for the metallic click. Same thing, one more time. Fire. What I'm looking for on this final round is for this last round slide lock. So the magazine follower is pushing up on the slide stop. Remove the feed source. Ready to go.